Hi, my name is Clayton Pickersgill, and today I'm going to be showing you how to take a carrot and turn it into a flute, or a recorder, I guess. So, first of all, I just want to address that I'm sorry I can't be in class today because my back is just totally screwed up. It's an injury I got working for a stagehand union, and I screwed it up pretty badly working on a car yesterday. So, me and this couch are getting well acquainted. But let me see if I can just show you how to do this from here. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to chop off the larger end at a nice flat angle. Then we're going to measure out about 7.5 inches. So that puts us at, see if I can learn how to use a measuring tape. Alright, right there. Okay, so now we're not going to drill all the way towards the end. We need to make sure that it is in an enclosed chamber to be able to resonate. So, what we're going to do is use some power equipment. This is a 9/16 drill bit, and we're not going to use a regular size drill bit for this because a regular drill bit like this, you're not going to be able to cheat in any direction, and carrots aren't straight. So, you need to be able to cheat it in one way or another. Let me just show you how to do that. So we're going to start by putting it right in the middle of the end here. Right in the middle. And then we're just going to start drilling it out. Once you get a little ways in, you're going to realize that you're probably veering off to one angle. So you can see that it's not quite centered. Probably going to end up going out here. So I'm going to cheat it just a little bit that way. There we are. Alright, now let's see how we're doing. Alright, now it's a little wonky, so I'm going to cheat upwards now. So I'm going to pull this end down. Without going through the side of the carrot, being very, very careful. That's about as far as I dare go in. Now let's get the guts out of there. Alright, now we're done with this. I'm going to knock out the excess. Maybe use a drill bit to get in there and pull all that gunk out because we need a nice clean chamber to work with. Hopefully this doesn't get on my couch. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make this little piece. So, the end that we've cut off, we are going to take about 2, maybe 1.5 inches, just right in this range, right here, if you can see that. Nice flat angle. Now let's see how this fits in the end here. Too big. So, we're going to go ahead and shave off the sides. Actually, you know what? This is just still a little bit too long. Take a little more off of that. Alright. So let's go and shave off some of the sides of this. And trying to make it about as rounded as we possibly can so that there's no gaps on the bottom of the mouthpiece. When there's gaps on the bottom of the mouthpiece, there's multiple places for the air to go through the flute, and that's not what you want. You really want to make sure it's nice and rounded on the bottom. Okay, now let's see how that works. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Well, we want the thicker end going in first is the thing. So I'm going to take just a little bit more off this. Here we are. Still trying to make it nice and rounded. Alright, that looks pretty good. There we are. And it should fit somewhat snugly. Good. Okay. We're going to wait on putting that in. Next thing is we're going to go about 1 inch down, so maybe right about there. Pick a nice flat side, so yeah, I guess I like that. We're going to make a nice little cut that goes right down until we can see the knife just a little bit right in the middle there. I don't know if you can see in there, but you'll see the knife going through it. Pull that out, and then we're going to make an angle cut. Right there. Very shallow angle so that we have a little hole right in the top. So, if we put this end right in here to line up right with this vertical cut that we've done, and that flat edge lines up nicely with the top of the hole. Let's see how that's going to work. That might be a little small, but we'll see. So look at that. All right, so that's pretty good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a smaller drill bit and we're going to do this by hand. Going very close to the top of the chamber here. Now this is a fairly small drill bit, but not too small. If you do too small of a drill bit, it's just not going to make any noise. It's not going to change the pitch at all. So, by hand, we're going to go just right on the other side of our angled cut. Go ahead and just work that in there until we get, there it is. Nice clean hole. Make sure to get all that stuff out. And we're going to go another, I don't know, I guess a ½ inch down. So it doesn't really make a big difference as long as you're making a nice clean hole into the chamber. There it goes. Alright. So, yeah, that should work. Alright, so this should still make the same noise it was before. But maybe we can play hot cross buns. Nah. Still working on it. But you get the idea. Let me just show you a finished product. This carrot I made yesterday. You can see it's kind of blackening a little bit. But this one was a little bit better because I used a 3/4 inch chamber. This is only a 9/16 inch chamber. And that's not quite big enough. So, let me just see if I can do hot cross buns. Ta-da! So that's my presentation. I hope you liked it, and I hope if you try this at home, you'll be able to do it yourself. Definitely going to take some trial and error, though. Thank you very much.